Now I know what they mean by it only hurts when I laugh.
Is that a private joke, or do I get to laugh too? What was he?
Well, you didn't really give me a choice. You took back our engagement, remember?
It was because of Jax.
Okay, let me get something straight. I may or may not be pregnant with Jax's baby, but either way, I am not gonna let this surrogacy come between us, okay? Now I am asking you, will you marry me? Nice reflexes.
You see, I can handle whatever you need. So yes, marrying you would be my privilege, my honor, and every dream I've had made real.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Scorpio, please. Dr. Asher Thomas, returning.
I'll cut your hands off before I let you call the cops on Michael.
Carly. Carly. Carly, wake up. How could it be you? How could you be Charlotte?
What happened? You all right, Carly?
Sonny, you have to hear this.
What was she about to say, Reese?
Carly. Carly. What the hell happened?
What'd you do to her?
What do you mean? I didn't do anything to her.
Damn it.
Sonny wasn't even here.
Oh, and you were?
Carly and I had another stupid fight. She lost her balance and she fell.
Lost her balance doing what? Fending you off?
It was an accident.
I doubt that.
All right, you can be mad at us later, but right now, Carly needs medical attention. I'm gonna find Emily or Elizabeth, but don't move her because she may have sustained a head injury.
I thought you went to get help for Alexis.
I found a road crew and radioed in for a medevac. What the hell happened here? You couldn't keep the two of them apart?
Okay. Is Carly still unconscious?
She hasn't moved.
Okay. She's got a bad bump on her head. Her breathing is normal. Her pulse is weak. That's really all I can tell you.
This is the medevac. Okay, just in time.
They're here for Alexis. There's not gonna be room for everyone.
Nicholas and I were just commiserating.
Really? Over what?
Night that started off bad and got progressively worse.
What happened to your nose?
Well, you were inside for the storm, so it got rough out here.
Listen, thanks for the company. It helped a lot, right?
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have walked in on you and Nicholas. You seemed happier before I made my presence known.
What are you insinuating?
I'm just simply wondering what I walked in on.
Look, Jax, I'm still struggling with the idea of Elizabeth being a surrogate for our child. And Nicholas is one of her closest friends. He knows what's going on, and I was telling him how scared I am about all this.
Scared? But this is the chance to have the child that we both want.
But Jax, at what cost? I mean, is having a baby worth losing each other?
No.
If Elizabeth isn't pregnant, then I want to call the whole thing off.
All right, all right. But if she is, I can't back out.
Okay, I knocked you down pretty hard.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Well, that's different. I basically threw you to the floor, so I guess it was just my first instinct.
What, to protect me? God, I'm so insulted.
I'd die if anything happened to you.
Oh, well, you can forget that because you already accepted my proposal, which means you're stuck with me for life. Now, will you please put this thing back on my finger where it belongs?
I'd be on it.
Thank you. I love this song.
Why are we dancing?
I love you, Lucky. With all my heart. I never want to lose you again, not for any reason.
Me too.
We need to promise each other something. Whatever happens with this surrogacy, we won't let it come between us.
I promise.
I wasn't calling the police about Michael. Once again, I would never reveal to anyone that he killed AJ. It's against every professional ethic that I have. Besides, I'd like to live to see my next birthday.
Has someone threatened you, Dr. Thomas?
I don't know. I guess cut off my hands could be subject to interpretation. Look, I wanted to treat Michael because the child is suffering from deep psychological trauma, and I thought that I could help him, because that's what I do. I help people recover from emotional damage, and I send them back to fuller, happier lives. I'm sorry that you're not one of my success cases.
My life is just fine.
The fact that you think that is a sad
I don't
commentary.
give a damn what
Look,
you
why are you
think.
so hostile towards me? Don't you understand that this paranoid, irrational attitude of yours is possibly causing... Who is it?
Commissioner Scorpio.
Yes.
Do you have the tape of that confession we talked about?
I was just about to return your impressively urgent phone calls. What was it, 5?
We caught up with one of your patients, Wade Nichols, arsonist extraordinaire.
Alleged arsonist.
Unless he confessed during one of his sessions with you.
I can't share that conversation with you. Doctor-patient confidentiality.
Well, I could get a warrant for the tapes.
Go ahead. It'll be an exercise in futility. I burn them.
Before or after you knew I wanted them.
Doesn't matter. They're gone now.
I could charge you with obstruction.
Well, you do what you have to do, Commissioner. My only concern is for the patients who put their trust in me. Is that all?
For now. You'll be hearing from me.
So was that enlightening to you on any level?
Said what you knew I wanted to hear.
Where does this bias come from? All I've ever done is try to help you.
Help Michael, and we're not going to have any problems.
Well, clearly, despite my best efforts and intentions, you have issues with me. Therefore, I believe that it's in Michael's best interest if you distance yourself from his therapy. And that way we won't have any problems.
If we've made a child, I can't walk away from it.
Neither would I.
Okay, so then we're in agreement. If Elizabeth is pregnant, then we keep the baby.
Of course. Do you honestly believe that I would feel any other way? I would never abandon our baby.
I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry.
But you have to remember, Elizabeth has been pregnant before. You know, you don't have to hover over her like she's...
What?
Like she's your wife. You know, Elizabeth has a life of her own besides you and the baby, Jax. You know, that life is the reason she agreed to the surrogacy in the first place.
Yeah, I understand that.
Do you? Because sometimes I feel like you lose sight of the real picture. I mean, this is a business deal, Jax. Elizabeth is carrying your baby because we paid her a lot of money to ensure her life with Lucky. The man she loves, the man she's gonna marry, whether you like it or not.
I only objected because of the baby. If Elizabeth and Lucky are married, that could mean I have to adopt my own child. Okay, and who knows how long that might take. And that could mean precious time away from our son or daughter.
Sounds logical.
Yeah.
You mean it?
Of course I mean it. You think I'm lying to you?
God, Jax, I'm afraid of getting hurt, you know? Of not being enough. You know, I didn't have what it took to be with Jason, and Sam didn't miss a step. I can't give you a baby. Elizabeth can.
You jealous of Elizabeth?
I'm just not blind to what she has to offer you. And if you were completely honest, you will admit that you're not either.
Could you get my coat, please?
Just don't worry about
Emily, it's in the pocket. There's an undeveloped roll of film. It's up Christina and us when we found out about the baby. Please, I want...
Alexis, I'll make sure that your coat gets to the hospital, okay? You just need to concentrate on being well.
Thank you, Emily.
Everyone, I just spoke to the medevac pilot. Bridge is still blocked. Anyone who can't fit in the chopper is going to have to wait here.
We got room for 2 patients and 1 passenger.
You go.
Thank you.
Carly.
I'll be waiting right by your side when you wake up, I promise.
Let me see if I can help. Lucky you got a job for you here. I want you to arrest Reese Marshall for assaulting Carly.
And be a part of the football family.
Can we talk for a minute?
Nicholas, I have to get this to Alexis.
Alexis left. I need you to hear me out, okay? Okay, we promised each other that we would never let go. That as long as we held on tight, we could get through anything, remember?
I remember.
Yeah. I think I forgot that a little bit. I was so hurt, you know? And I felt rejected. I think it was just easier for me not to remember that. And then someone reminded me of everything that we've overcome. Reminded me of the love and the belief in our destiny together. What happened, baby? Why did we stop holding on?
Nicholas, I never meant to. I don't know, I think I just lost my grip on everything and most of all myself. And I keep thinking, I keep hoping that enough time will go by and things will change. I don't know, maybe it's foolish.
No, see, it isn't. I think that's exactly what we need. Time and patience.
You've already given me so much.
I'll give you more. I'll do whatever you want. Just please. Please don't give up on us, please.
I haven't been a very good partner to you lately, have I?
I wouldn't go that far.
No, it's true. I've hurt you. I've been blind to it. I've been putting all my energy into this surrogacy and hovering over Elizabeth. And paid attention to everything but what's most important. You. That was never my intention.
Don't believe you.
You know, there's something else that you need to believe as well. I do want to have children, but not at the cost of our marriage.
I needed to hear that.
I'm appalled that I ever made you doubt it.
Look, I realize that I'm not completely blameless here. I handled things badly. I did, and I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that the surrogacy was going to dredge up every insecurity that I've ever had. You know, I honestly wanted to be okay with it. I still do.
Well, one step at a time. Most important thing is our future together, with or without children.
Alexis, I've arranged for you to be taken directly to your room. I'll conduct the examination there.
I'd like to go if I can.
Well, if Alexis doesn't object. No, no objections. Let's go.
What happened?
Carly sustained a fall. She hasn't regained consciousness yet. I'm ordering a CAT scan.
Where's Alcazar?
She came in alone.
Okay, I'll stay here until you get back. Carly, what are we gonna do with you?
Hey, just get away from my daughter, huh? In fact, why don't you leave? You don't need to hang around here anymore. I'm here. Hey, Lunkhead, did you hear me? You're free to go.
So are you. Straight to hell.
Carly has been suspicious of you for weeks. I chalked it up to learned behavior, old habits, patterns ingrained after years of being with Sonny, but I was wrong. You have been out to get her, and now you have. So I suggest you enjoy your victory, because it's going to be fleeting, and it's going to cost you.
Obviously, we have a case of selective memory happening here. Carly broke into my apartment last week and knocked me senseless. I didn't even file charges against her.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get your satisfaction out of revenge.
Yeah, that's enough, Alcazar.
That's right. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Yeah, he's a little intense. Thanks for stepping in.
I got a question of my own.
Fire away.
Carly called you Charlotte. Why would she do that?
Do you think I like Lorenzo Alcazar's foot in the door any more than you do?
You are the one that opened the door.
I did not. Why do I get blamed for everything? Sky opened the door, and she invited him in.
Well, since you were the one that brought the company to the brink of bankruptcy, Oh, God, at least Alcazar has a modicum of class, as superficial as it may be. Who let that in?
Are you going to eat all that?
Every last morsel. Oh. You should have put the feedback on in Alcazar's.
Yeah, well, we left too early.
What do you want from me?
This.
Oh. Hey. Honey. My wife, wait. Give me some water. Give me some water.
I'm really enjoying watching you choke. I'll get it. Here, come on. Slowly, slowly. There you go.
Oh. I can't honestly decide which is more entertaining, watching Luke torture you with his very existence on a daily basis, or Alcazar stripping you of your undeserved power.
Thank you, Monica. As always, your support is greatly appreciated. What about you, Alan? You gonna turn on me too?
You know, Tracy, I would really love to side with you, but the company's really the most important thing, and since Sky thinks Alcazar would do a better job...
Fine. Well, you all hate me, so why are you hanging about?
Good question.
I'm not kidding. Get him out of here. The man's a bottomless pit of generosity.
Never mind, Eddie. My family's vote is in. They've made their position abundantly clear. And what about you? Where does my husband stand?
How could I ever give up on our love? The man who violated me may have had your face, but not your heart, not your soul. I didn't fall in love with your face. Oh, it's a perfectly nice one. Nicholas, I was touched by how kind and gentle and understanding you are, by how easy it was to be with you. And I know it's not easy right now. I let what Connor did to me get in the way.
Nothing has to be resolved tonight, okay? I didn't come up here to make you feel pressure or anything. I just wanted you to know what was in my heart. Okay, I'm gonna let go.
Nicholas. Will you hold me?
Sure.
Yeah. Please. Won't you kiss me? Not like you're afraid I'll break, like you used to.
Relax, I felt it.
I felt it too. Maybe we're finding our way back after all.
Where would you like me to start?
You decide.
Okay. After you left to put Morgan to bed, Carly got in my face again.
About me?
No, she made it perfectly clear that Michael and Morgan were off limits. And I tried to defuse it, Sonny. I did. I tried to leave, but she grabbed my arm and I pushed to get her away from me. She lost her balance. She hit her head, knocked herself out. I called her name a couple of times. And that's when she woke up for a minute.
And called you shot it. Why is it? Why is that name so familiar?
Sonny, listen. When Carly wakes up, the police car's coming, which means the bridge is fixed.
Oh, good. I can get to Carly. And the police can take Reese with them.
Hey, it's been a long night. Why don't you just hold off on arresting Reese?
Why should I?
Because you weren't in the room to witness what happened. Why don't you just let Carly regain consciousness and tell her side of this?
That's what I'm worried about, Lucky. What if Carly doesn't wake up?
I am the DA. I'm also Carly's next of kin.
Yeah, what does that make Bobby?
Well, I don't know. I don't see her around here anywhere. Do you? The point is, I can have you thrown out of here if I want to.
Yeah, and I can wheel your ass in the nearest elevator and press roof. Carly doesn't like you. She doesn't trust you. She does not want you around her children. You're poison.
I'm poison. I'm poison. You're the one who practically spoon-fed Carly to Sonny. You're the one who has encouraged her constantly to commit her life and her children's life into the care of a common thug.
You really ought to learn a new tune,
Look, I don't need to know the details of what happened tonight to know that Sonny or somebody very close to him is the reason that my daughter is lying here right now. And you can claim to love Carly all you want to, but all you've ever managed to do is keep her and her children in constant danger.
I didn't force Carly to do anything. People make their own choices about how they want to live their lives and what risks they'll take to do it.
Well, you're some poster boy for choices, aren't you? Look at the choices you've made in your life. I heard you could have been a decent doctor.
Yeah, and I heard you could have been a father instead of somebody in Carly's life that is useless.
I am Carly's father, whether you like it or not. I am also Morgan and Michael's grandfather. And if Carly will not protect her children from the likes of you and Sonny, then I will.
I don't have anything to report yet. I'm going to take Carly for a CAT scan right now, and I'll know a lot more once we get the results. All right?
As long as Carly, Sonny, or I can breathe, you'll never get your hands on Michael and Morgan.
I'll take that as a challenge.
You're not helping me.
Never underestimate the power of a well-baked chicken over a hungry man. Now wave this under Alan's nose until he agrees to the trade.
No vote for Tracy tomorrow? No chicken. Got it.
You have to come up with a better plan.
Well, don't I at least get points for thinking in the moment, for taking advantage of a clear weakness?
Not if I don't keep my job at ELQ. Tomorrow is our 2-month wedding anniversary, and you're going to give me a present.
Ah, something from Hetty Hofstadter's hot house of exotic lingerie?
You wish. No, you're going to make good on your promise to get rid of Lorenzo Alcazar.
And in return, I get...
A wake-up call. Now, let me remind you that if I get booted out as CEO of ELQ, you can kiss your $15 million in alimony and your divorce goodbye. You will remain Mr. Tracy Quartermain for the rest of your natural life. And I, with no company to run, will be able to devote all my time to our marriage.
Well, the tests were negative for amniotic fluid, and the fever is not a result of an infection. Actually, you have the flu. That's it.
The baby?
The baby is fine. Once again, you and your child have been lucky. Please stop pushing it.
Thank you, Dr. Munn.
I've never been so happy.
I told you everything. I told you everything was going to work out, right?
Yes, you did.
Well, let's continue that, all right? I'm going to make sure that you reduce the stress here and eat right and get some vitamins and...
You don't have to do that. I was going to tell you before, you don't have to be obligated to come back to me. I know why you said what you did, and it was very nice, but I'm not going to hold you to promises that you made to keep me calm and keep the baby safe. I won't contest a divorce.
I love you, Alexis.
That's good, because I love you too.
Okay, so what's the problem?
I just want you to answer the hypothetical. If it were just you and me and Christina, and there were no baby, and the divorce papers were sitting here right in front of you, ready to be signed, what would you do?
That's easy. Okay. Now I want to share a life with you. So stop overanalyzing. Just trust yourself. And trust me. What do you want?
Michael Corinthos still hasn't been able to admit to suffocating his father. Mostly because the people around him have warned him not to. My concern is that the weight of this secret will cause the boy irreparable harm. Didn't we skip a step, the part where I say come on in?
But I'm already in. I need an update on Michael's progress. I need to know if his present living situation is detrimental to his emotional health.
Doesn't anyone in this town understand the concept of doctor-patient confidentiality? I am not at liberty to discuss Michael's case.
How can I change that?
No, I've had a long day, and it's over now. So, give you a little hand here. There you go. For what it's worth, I have confidence that I can help Michael.
I'm not so sure.
Well, my record speaks for itself. Can you say the same of yours?
How is she?
Actually, Carly's condition doesn't appear to be serious. CAT scan was normal. And would feel better if she regained consciousness, obviously. I'll check back with you later.
Thank you.
Hey, it's time to wake up now. I need you with me. Carly, I know you want to be here. I know you want to come back to me. Just follow my voice. I love you, sweetheart. Please come back to me. Yeah, you're all right.
Where am I?
Here in the hospital, General Hospital. You remember what happened, Carly? She just woke up. Give her a minute.
No, it's okay. I remember everything.
I know you.
I was warning Reese to stay away from my children. And she refused. And tried to walk out on me. And I stopped her. And she pushed me.
What about the rest?
What rest?
You came to for a few seconds and you said something to Reese.
I don't remember what I said.
You called Reese Charlotte?
Charlotte, my friend from high school?
I don't know. You tell me.
Charlotte's been dead for years. I don't even know why that popped into my head.
All right. I'm done interrogating Carly. I'd like you to leave.
Okay, Carly, your husband wants to charge Reese with assault. Okay, can you just tell him it's over until this whole thing can be done?
Let it go, Lorenzo.
All right. That's what you want.
Thank you.
You scared me to death. I thought I was gonna lose you.
You should have known I was gonna be okay. Why aren't you always saying what a hard head I have?
Jokes aside, I want you to stay away from Reese. I think your suspicions about her might be true.
Reese can't hurt me. Now that I have you. Again, you stood up for me. Despite the doubts you must have had about what happened.
Well, I do know Carly loves to provoke. So that's why I think it's best for everyone if you just stay away from her.
Don't worry, Sonny. I have absolutely no desire to revisit this night or any other night with Carly.
Thanks for letting me in.
This is something I don't ordinarily do.
Yeah, I understand.
Michael Corinthos still hasn't been able to admit to suffocating his father. Mostly because the people around him have warned him not to.
It's been a long night, and Nicholas and I, he asked me to promise not to give up on us.
What'd you say?
I want to believe it, Jace, but sometimes I think it would be easier if Nicholas and I just moved on, like you and Courtney did.
It wasn't easy. But if something's broken that can't be fixed, maybe the best thing is to break up.
I can't leave him. Jace, I love him. I should be able to find a way to hold on, for Nicholas's sake.
But you can't live your life for someone else, Emily.
Yeah, but that's what Nicholas is doing for me. Oh, no, I have to stay with him, even if it hurts right now. I'm just going to find a way to get through it.
This is the way it should be. The two of us, close. I've been married for just over a month. I'll tell you what, there's a good chance the procedure didn't take. So if Elizabeth isn't pregnant, I won't put a pin in it for a while. Just be husband and wife. Until we figure out how and when we want to have a family.
I hope you don't mind me saying, but that is the best idea you've had yet.
You ready to go?
I am.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little dizzy. That's
What?
the last time the world spun like that.
You were pregnant.